Today was an absolutely crazy day in the stock market. I did not predict a move like this in a million years. SPY ended up opening over 20 points down. The contracts today, the IVs, were ridiculous today. Same day contracts in the money in the morning were $4.50 to $5. It's something I haven't seen in a while. Today, I ended up being green on the day, but I made some mistakes in the morning. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the mistakes I ended up making and the things I ended up doing correctly on the day. What is going on, traders? We guys crushed it today. Before we get into today's video, I would just like to let you guys know the daily Sniper Discord. We have a monthly subscription that is included with the entire Discord. You get the chat, the live stream. Dimitri and myself are live streaming every single morning. We are giving free callouts for SPY, SPX. We're breaking down each trade we end up entering, and as well as we just started Sniper University to create you wealth. If you are new at options trading or you've been options trading for a while and you want to get your edge on the market, this is the program for you. It's a 4-week boot camp. Link in the description. Let's get into today's video. So, as I was saying, guys, I ended up getting extremely clapped in the morning, as Wall Street Bets would call it. I ended up getting 516 puts, same days, okay? As soon as I bought in, I sized in light. I just got 25 contracts. Just 25. I usually sized in at 100. I didn't like the contract prices were so high. The bid and the ask were so far off. I'm like, I'm just going to do 25 because I like this setup. I ended up entering on this green candle right here. Within seconds, I went down $2,500 off just 25 contracts. That's how fast these moves were today. As soon as we got to the top at 518, I ended up doubling down my position, and I was able to walk away with just over $1,000. Nothing crazy. It was a stupid hold. It was a stupid buy. The IVs were jacked up on these contracts. You should not have been trading today. And big shout out to people who had the self-discipline to not trade today. Dimitri and myself were warning everyone, do not trade today, do not trade today. And of course myself, I saw a good setup. I entered with a 25% position and lost $2,500, almost $3,000 within seconds. I had to double down my position because the moves were so big. Ended up walking out green, and that was my mistake today. I shouldn't have made a trade today. My risk reward was not there. I would have loved to have made $2,500 off 25 contracts. That doesn't happen often, and the fact that I had to go down almost $3,000 to make $1,000, it was pretty stupid in my opinion. So, but we're lucky to walk away green, but that was what I did wrong this morning. And then I ended up getting into 517 puts. So this trade, I went green on it multiple times. I ended up getting in to these levels, 517s. I didn't sell the move. We came back up. I added. I didn't sell the move. Came back up and ended up having to stop out of this trade. Even though I went green a lot, I was expecting a bigger downside move, and we didn't get that. And I'm okay with that because I was being greedy. So I ended up losing a little bit of money. That was okay. And then I ended up getting 520 puts for August 16th. The reason why I went August 16th today is the course Dimitri teaches, which is part of the 4-week boot camp, is how to choose the right options contracts, going over all the Greeks, the IV, the Theta, the Delta, whatever the other Greeks are there. He ended up looking at the contracts this morning and alerted the Discord. August 16th were the best contracts to be trading at for today because everything else was immensely jacked up. So I ended up getting 520 puts. I ended up getting in 520 puts around as soon as we hit 520, guys. We hit the double top. I didn't sell. I went green on this trade multiple times, and I didn't sell. I'm going to tell you why I didn't sell. Because if you look at the 30-minute time frame right here, we had an extremely bearish candle, okay? As soon as we ended up coming up, guys, I ended up alerting 520 puts. And I was for August 16th, and I gave it some time, right? I ended up adding in, doubling down. As soon as this closed, I was green. This candle came to touch the 9 EMA line. I was green. I should have took profits. I didn't because I honestly thought we would make a new low. We would break 514. Ended up stopping out of this. Not that big of a loss. And then I ended up getting into 520 puts again. As soon as I ended up buying back in, I ended up buying back in at the high of this candle towards 520. In the 520 areas. I don't know the exact position. And I let it do its thing, okay? When did I add into this position? First of all, that's one thing I did wrong. I bought 520 puts, safe puts, and I held, and I probably shouldn't have held, but I just had high conviction that the market was going to sell off today. So as soon as we came up, I saw this big candle come through the 30 moving average, guys, and through 520 and 522.50. And then we had this big sell-off. As soon as we came back up, I went on live stream. I alerted 520 puts for August 16th. We ended up selling the move, right? And then I ended up making over 30% on my contracts from just having conviction. As soon as we saw a 30-minute bearish confirmation, I held my puts. And I was not selling these. I was being greedy because I knew we would sell off to at least 515 today. Minimum 515. And that's exactly what ended up happening today. But I didn't hold hopes and hope for a market crash. I bought in where I was supposed to buy in. I doubled down and I was waiting. I was patient. As soon as the move came in, guys, I sold the move for over a 30% win on August 16th, 520 puts. It was a remarkable trade. I was very pleased today, but even though I'm green, I'm a little bit bitter because I still did some things that are not aligned with my trading style and my trading plan and my trading strategy. I held a little bit longer because I had that bias mindset. Like I told you guys in multiple videos that you need to have your bias controlled. Today, even though I was sizing in light, I still had my risk to reward was still far off because the moves on SPY today were multi-dollar moves, and we're not used to seeing that, right? And as soon as the trend starts changing, that's when real professional day traders lose a little bit because in the trend stage, they're playing the opposite trend, what it used to be, and then we get dialed in. So we're still biased for now, right? The trading plan for tomorrow, I'm going to be watching the lows of Friday. Okay, that's the first level we're going to be watching. I feel like we're going to gap up in the morning, especially around the 525 to 530 level. I am looking to be buying put options, SPY options at 530. I want to bring 530 puts in the money. If we make it there, we make it there. I think we're set up for at least a relief rally, right? Today was a crazy day, guys. We haven't seen days like this since COVID. When the market opens with a $25 drop, and these are the days you don't trade. We alerted the Discord. We're on live stream. Guys, don't trade today. Don't trade today. Contracts are ultra jacked up. And if you swung today, calls or puts, if you don't have the right contracts, the IV is going to screw you guys regardless. Even when the direction goes your way, as soon as they start dropping the IV, you guys are losing money while it's going in your direction. So it's very important to be trading the best contracts. You need to be paying attention to the bid and the ask, the IV, the theta, and delta. I know I already said that, but it's something I'm trying to stress on you guys because I know a bunch of definitely retail. They're just all swinging calls because the stock market sold off so much, right? And this morning was one of the few that it actually worked out. If the market tanked so much, bears are taking profits. If you would have bought call options, you would have made bank today, right? I didn't buy calls at all today because I'm trying to stay with the trend. I'm going safe contracts and I'm buying in where I'm supposed to be buying in at. Tomorrow's trading plan. I think we gap up tomorrow. And if we do, I'm looking to get puts between 529 and 530. I think this is going to be the best risk to reward trade. But I'm going to go safe. I'm going to go 4 weeks out. I'm not going to do same days. I'm not going to be doing futures. I don't trade futures, but I'm just saying, like, it's my trading plan is a bigger picture, a macro trading plan. So I'm going to be sizing it appropriately and giving myself time to be able to capitalize from the move. The first reaction of 530, if we hit there, most likely going to be a pullback, right? That's good for same days and futures traders, but I'm trying to make a bag. I'm trying to make the most amount of money possible. The levels that we are trading at, look at today's price action. Look at these 30-minute candles, okay? We went from 514 to 519, 514 to 520. We went from 515 to 520, right? They're big moves that are happening. This is why I'm excited of where we are because there's so much money to be made if you're on the right side of the trade. This is why we need to be using, and you need to be using, the 30-minute candles as confirmation. If you have a massive bearish candlestick, The next candlestick is usually going to be bearish. And if it doesn't happen here, we're going to get it the next candle. And this is going to be a confirmation of a bigger move down. That's why I held my puts. I made over 6 points in this move. Because I'm buying where I'm supposed to be buying. I'm buying the safe contracts. And you need to know where to take profit. You need to know. 515.64, 515. These are levels we could bounce. How do we know that? Look left. Look at this morning's candle, right? Look at the 11:30 candle. We broke down, use it as support, ripped. So when we come back down to 515.50s, we have to anticipate that it's going to be a bounce level. And that's exactly what happened. We don't hold hopes. We're not holding hopes. Losing is a choice. Winning is a choice. Buying in where you're supposed to be buying in and selling the move, you will make the most amount of money possible. Right now, it's very, very extremely difficult to trade, and I don't want you guys swing trading anything unless Dimitri or myself are alerting it. And one of us are alerting a swing trade, we're very confident in it because we will not put our hard-earned money into any YOLO trade, especially swing trading. Swing trading is the highest risk. So for right now, IV is going to screw over anyone swing trading, even if you're with the trend. Uptrend, downtrend, calls, puts, you're going to get screwed. You need a big volatile move to be able to make money on this. Please learn about the IV, guys. Okay, so now we know we're going to be doing shorts and puts up between 528.18 to 530. This is a big range. Keep that in mind. Buy safe contracts in size in. The exact levels that I'm going to be watching, if you're not a part of the Discord, I'll give them to you right now. First level we're going to be watching, 528.69. Next level we're going to be watching is 529.41. And then we're going to be watching 530. 530 is going to be a gift, okay? Getting 530 is going to be a gift. Now let's look in the in-between grounds, right? The middle ground. We have big levels between 526.50 and 527. This is another area too short. The downside, okay? If we end up opening beneath the previous closing price at 517.38. I'm going to add this to my chart right now so you guys don't get confused. 517.38 is SPY's previous closing price. So now we have a big gap to fill. From where we're trading at right now, we're up 5 points. This is a big gap to have on SPY. So if we end up taking puts and shorts towards pre-market resistance of today at the 524.50 to 525 level, this is the bigger picture move to, right? This is where we don't want to be holding past 517.38. To the downside, for if something happens, we end up gapping down tomorrow, the previous closing price is going to be the make or break it. Almost every candle, we have touch points today. A lot of 30-minute candles. We have touch points at this level between 516.50s and 517.50s, okay? So this is a great level to be shorting at. If we break through beneath this and come back up, we are hitting the puts. If we gap above and come back down, we are hitting calls. We don't know where the market's headed at. We've dropped so much, a dead cat bounce is possible. Or a higher low. And we go back to the 550s. The market is not sure. All I know is trillions of dollars have left the market. Do you know how much money it takes to move SPY 10 points? Almost $200 billion, okay? We dropped $2 trillion. So it's going to take time for hedge fund managers and investors to start going long on the stock market. This could just be retail, or it could be hedge funds that are just starting to buy. But if we do reverse and we do hold 530 as support, SPY is going to freaking rocket. But until then, we're bearish. So much money has left the market. We are looking for puts. The trend has changed. The dip is not being bought up yet. So the best levels, a gift, is 530. We want puts at 530. Where do we want calls at? The best levels to be buying at was today, 510.50 and 510. This is our buy range. And potentially 508. We have a gap to fill at 508.26. That's all I'm looking at, guys. I'm not swing trading anything. I'm going to be buying VIX put options tomorrow. I will keep you updated on that. Dimitri ended up getting puts today on VIX. This is also a program that we're teaching in the Sniper University course. It's a very lucrative program. We tried it twice already. We made a little bit of money, and then SPY ended up ripping. Thank God I wasn't in it. But now I'm looking to start a position. Okay, so that's enough about that. And that's pretty much everything, guys. Again, the Daily Sniper, we offer a monthly subscription for free live streaming and callouts again. And we also offer a Sniper University, guys. If you'd like to be a part of the Discord, the link is in the bio. 4-week boot camp. I promise you, you will make money, or I'll give you 100% of your money back guaranteed, guys. That's it for me. See everyone tomorrow morning. Live streaming 9:15 a.m., 15 minutes before market open. See you all there. Take care.